Coming up on this episode of WJMH Reports, a vivid type of therapy is open to the public.
After that, find out a way you can get back for donating to help save lives.
Finally, join us as we recap of OVAC cheer and basketball championships.
All that and more on this episode of WJMH Reports.
Welcome to this edition of WJMH Reports. I'm Ella Kennan.
And I'm Penelope Petrucci.
Each month is used to bring awareness for a different cause. You might recognize some of these, like how October is used to spread awareness for breast cancer research.
This week's top story shines light on what we are bringing awareness to this month.
North American Inclusion Month is celebrated every February. It's celebrated to raise awareness about the need to create equal opportunities for people with disabilities in all aspects.
People with disabilities are individuals who have long-term physical, mental, intellectual, or sensory impairments that can hinder their ability to participate in society on an equal basis with others.
Ways to raise awareness and celebrate Inclusion Month include volunteering at an inclusion charity, hire an inclusion expert, create an inclusive annual calendar, lead by example, and establish a safe place.
As a part of National Inclusion Month, some organizations such as Augusta Levy, Easter Seals, and the Wheeling Nailers are celebrating. On February 11th, they hosted their annual Inclusion on Ice event.
Along with public skating with accommodations, there was also a sensory room, face painting, inflatables, and snacks to enjoy. The event continues to grow every year with more participants signing up.
The event was completely free to the public and was hosted at Wheeling Park.
Grandview Park will be hosting a Build-A-Buddy on February 24th. They will have two sessions, the first starting at 1 p.m. and the second starting at 3 p.m. at GVP Banquet Hall. This event costs $25 and will include a 16-inch stuffed animal of your choice. You will have the choice of a sloth, elephant, monkey, panda, koala, bunny, or a tiger. Your new buddy will also include a wishing star, birth certificate, and a shirt. To attend this event, you are required to pre-register by February 15th by either calling the main office's number 304-845-9810, extension 403, or by going online to the Grandview Park website and registering there. Again, the phone number is 304-845-9810, extension 403, or you can register on the Grandview Park website.
West Liberty University Creative Arts Therapy Exposition is now at Towngate Theater in Wheeling. The exhibition includes studio arts and works created from art therapy directives. Art therapy is a mental health profession that uses art media in the creative process. It helps to explore feelings, reconcile emotional conflicts, foster self-awareness, manage behavior and addictions, develop social skills, improve reality orientation, reduce anxiety, and increase self-esteem. The gallery is open at Towngate from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The exhibition is on display from January 27th to February 25th. This event is free and open to the public. The theater hosts many events throughout the year. For a complete list, visit oionline.com. Again, for a complete list, visit oionline.com.
The Marshall County Chamber of Commerce is hosting its 18th annual Business and Health Expo this spring. The event will take place Friday, March 1st from 4 to 8 p.m., as well on Saturday, March 2nd from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It will be located at the Moundsville Center. Many businesses, clubs, hospitality, education, and more will be available. If you wish to apply as a vendor, please visit marshallcountychamber.com to fill out an application. Again, that is marshallcountychamber.com.
Coming up, there's an opportunity to give blood and save lives.
Stay tuned for more info on WJMH Reports after this break.
You're watching a WJMH Media production. We're an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School, whose goal is to connect, entertain, and inform. Along with many John Marshall High School productions, WJMH Media has also worked with WTRF, the Wheeling Symphony Orchestra, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, and the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, X, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
Rope Pride is not just a saying.
It represents who we are.
A pack of lions is called a pride.
The leader of that pride, the alpha lion, is called the monarch.
Here at John Marshall, our way of life requires teamwork,
hard work, and determination.
We don't just have pride.
We are pride.
Our pride is made up of each and every one of you.
When we stick together as a family, we can't help but succeed.
And when we roll pride, there's no stopping us.
Roll pride!
We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Ella Cunnan.
And I'm Penelope Petrucci. Empty Step is a great way for local poets and actors to share their works.
Empty Step was created by Towngate veterans Maribeth Thompson and Tom Stobart in the 1980s. The goal is to give local poets and actors an opportunity to have their works and voices be heard.
The event is a 3-part spoken word event that includes a featured poet, play readings, and an open mic. This year's event will take place on Saturday, February 24th at 7 p.m. at Ogilvie Institute's Towngate Theater. Admission is $5. This event is sponsored by Main Street Bank. If you are interested in participating in this event, you can get your ticket at oionline.com or you can call at 304-242-7700. Again, if you are interested, you can visit oionline.com or call at 304-242-7700.
Salvation Army's 2023 Red Kettle campaign was a massive success. They received nearly $100,000 in donations, which was a 13% increase from 2022. There was also a 67% increase in volunteers in 2023 season. These increases represent an understanding in the community that help is needed. Corps Officer Lieutenant John Lawrence realized that the rising cost of living makes it hard to get by.
And with rent and food going up above the national average for everything else, it hurts the working poor the most. And those are the ones that we're assisting.
There were 4 winners in the 2023 Kettle competition. Wheeling Rotary Club won the Civic Organizations category. The Ohio County Sheriff's Department won the Battle of the Badges category. West Liberty University won the Mascot Challenge, and John Marshall High School won the High School category.
Give Love and Save Lives this season with Share Your Love, hosted by the Vitalent organization. The organization is offering a $10 gift card for those that donate blood from February 11 to March 2nd. Some dates have already passed, however, there are still more days that you can attend. John Marshall High School Gymnasium will be open on February 26th, and W&J College Ballroom will be open on February 29th. Finally, Tridelphia Valley Harley-Davidson will have its on March 2nd. Remember, you must have an account to receive the gift, as it will be a digital gift card and not physical. You also must be scheduled to attend the blood drive. Gift cards are a choice of various retail stores. To schedule a time for a blood drive, please visit vitalent.org/shareyourlove. Again, that is vitalent.org/shareyourlove.
Coming up, February is also National CTE Month.
Stay tuned for a special guest interview on WJMH Reports.
You're watching a WJMH Media production. We're an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School, whose goal is to connect, entertain, and inform. Along with many John Marshall High School productions, WJMH Media has also worked with WTRF, the Wheeling Symphony Orchestra, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, and the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, X, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
A monarch is fierce.
A monarch has pride.
A monarch is dedicated, determined,
And dominant.
A monarch isn't afraid of a challenge.
A monarch is strong-willed.
And powerful.
A monarch is always ready for a battle.
A monarch is a leader.
A monarch's heart is fueled by fire.
A monarch demands attention.
A monarch is mighty in strength
and in spirit.
A monarch never backs down.
Whether on the field or in a classroom, a monarch always gives 100%.
Every time, no matter what.
Let's go Monarchs!
Monarchs!
Welcome back. CTE stands for Career and Technical Education. CTE programs give students the ability to work hands-on and get simulated workplace experience. According to the Association for Career and Technical Education, 92% of high school students are engaged in CTE learning skills in the classroom and on the job. Each year, February is recognized as CTE Month. Joining me now to talk more about CTE programs offered in Marshall County is Marshall County CTE Director, Mr. Wilson. What is the importance of CTE programs?
CTE is really important, not only in Marshall County, but across the country, due to the fact that it's the backbone of America, really. No matter what industry you're going into, career and technical education has something to do with it. So for instance, we have 19 programs here at John Marshall. There's really something for everybody to get into. You know, whether they decide to do it in college or not, it's a skill set that they'll always have. So whether they're going into welding or auto tech at the high school level, maybe they decide that's not for them and they'll go into something else after high school, but they'll always have those skill sets that go with them.
Yeah. On average, how many new students join CTE each year in Marshall County?
So we usually have around 150 to 170 juniors that go into the program with simulated workplace. We have the application process, which I'm sure you went through, and the interview process. So that's at John Marshall High School. We generally have about 50 students at Cameron High School that come through, and then we have our middle school programs, and we're just starting an elementary school agriculture program at Central.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they have a greenhouse program there, and they'll be doing simulated workplace too. So the students will be clocking in, and they'll, you know, have their organizational chart and whatnot.
That's great. Based on your experience, how many students that continue with CTE programs continue with that career path after high school?
So our placement is generally 90% or above. It's based on positive placement. So if they're continuing in field or working in field right after high school. So we're generally 90% or more are going into the field or going to further their education in the field after high school.
Thank you. What are some of your responsibilities as a CTE director?
I have a great job. I love what I do, but some of the responsibilities that I have is facilitating the simulated workplace program at both high schools, working with the greenhouse programs and Project Lead the Way at the middle schools, the greenhouse program at the elementary school. I'm also in charge of the adult education program down at the penitentiary. So if someone doesn't have their high school diploma, that's where they go to get their GED. We also offer evening programs here, welding, photography, home repair. So there's a lot of just community-based programs that we offer, and then all the student youth organizations as well. So the FFA, FBLA, Skills USA, robotics, any of those programs fall underneath my umbrella. So, which is really enjoyable because it's something different every day. It's, you know, welding is different than broadcasting than health occupation. So it's a great mixed bag of things, and I really enjoy it.
Thank you. What do CTE programs mean to you?
So I'm a product of CTE. I graduated from John Marshall in 1998. I went through the welding program. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do after high school. So I continued welding. I went to welding school. then I started teaching welding. So that I worked towards my master's degree. And that wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for CTE. If I would have went to college right out of high school, I wouldn't have been successful. It gave me some time to make money, it gave me time to mature, you know, and then I was able to work towards my master's degree and become principal and CTE director. So for me, I owe so much more to CTE. It's given so much to me, and I'm a true believer in what it offers the students and the community, and just like I said, I really think it's the backbone of our economy.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wilson.
Thanks.
To learn more about John Marshall specific CTE programs, you can visit the John Marshall website and learn more about Cameron specific CTE programs. Visit their website as well. To learn more about CTE in West Virginia, you can visit the West Virginia Department of Education website. Moundsville Rotary Club's first elimination dinner is coming up very soon. We'll tell you more on how you can get involved. WJMH Reports will return after this break.
You're watching a WJMH Media production. We're an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School, whose goal is to connect, entertain, and inform. Along with many John Marshall High School productions, WJMH Media has also worked with WTRF, the Wheeling Symphony Orchestra, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, and the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, X, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
Welcome back. We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Ella Kennan.
And I'm Penelope Petrucci. On February 3rd, the 2024 OVAC Cheer Championships took place at West Banco Arena. The event included 31 teams in 7 divisions.
During the morning sessions, non-tumbling small, non-tumbling large, single A, and double A teams competed with award ceremonies happening after for the winners. River won non-tumbling small, Edison won non-tumbling large, Madonna won single A, while Toronto won double A.
In the afternoon, AAA, 4A, and 5A teams competed against each other with awards for each winning team. Barnesville won AAA, St. Clairsville won 4A, while Wheeling Park won 5A. This is the first time an OVAC cheerleading championships were live on WTRF's YouTube page, with students from WJMH Media broadcasting the event.
Also, on February 3rd, the girls' basketball championship took place. Wheeling Park beat Morgantown in the 5A championship. Indian Creek won 4A champion against Buckeye Local. Martins Ferry won against Fort Fry for AAA. River winning AA against Monroe Central. While in single A, Cameron High School continued to defend the OVAC champion title with a win over Trinity Christian.
Then, on February 10th, the OVAC boys basketball championships took place. The first 2 games of the day were for the AAA and 4A championship titles, and in the afternoon, 5A, single A, and AA took place.
Starting off the day, AAA, Wheeling Central, and Union Local teams had an exciting game with Union Local taking home the trophy with a final score of 55-48. Next up, the 4A game had a long rival against St. Clairsville and Harrison Central. St. Clairsville won the game despite Harrison's home court advantage with the final score of 78-57.
Morgantown had a strong win in 5A against Wheeling Park with the final score being 84-44. During the single A game, Trinity Christian had a good starting lead for the first quarter, but lost the lead to Cameron, who won the game. It was close with a score of 56-49. The final game of the day featured Toronto and the Seminoles. Monroe's team took home the AA trophy with the game to end off the night, scoring at 60-32. WJMH students work behind the scenes broadcasting the boys' OVAC basketball games that stream live on WTRF.com.
WJMH Media was also honored to work again with the OVAC this year, and we are looking forward to working with OVAC again in the future.
The Ohio Valley Mall will be hosting its 2024 Bridal Showcase on Sunday, March 3rd. There will be many vendors to check out and help brides to plan out their perfect day. This event will run from noon to 3. The event is free to the public and registration will be held at the Center Court. If you would like to become a vendor for this event, you can contact Andrea Merriman by phone at 304-232-1170 or by email at andreamerriman@iheartmedia.com. Again, that is 304-232-1170 and Andrea Merriman at iheartmedia.com.
Moundsville Rotary Club is hosting its first elimination dinner on February 24th at the St. Jude Hall in Glendale. Doors will open at 6 p.m. and tickets will cost $25. The elimination dinner will be Moundsville Rotary Club's major fundraiser for the 2024, and sponsors are greatly appreciated. There are 3 levels of sponsors. Gold is $1,000 and it gets you 6 tickets and a logo board at the event and a mention on Facebook. Silver is $500 to $999 and it gets you 4 tickets, name on a board at the event, and a mention on Facebook. Lastly, bronze is $250 to $499 and it gets you 2 tickets and a mention on Facebook. The event is very important because the Rotary Club has a tremendous impact on the community and will also be fun to attend. Up next, we'll bring you one of our most popular CTE programs here at John Marshall.
The CTE program of the week and more is coming up next. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this break with more on WJMH Reports.
You're watching a WJMH Media production. We're an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School, whose goal is to connect, entertain, and inform. Along with many John Marshall High School productions, WJMH Media has also worked with WTRF, the Wheeling Symphony Orchestra, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, and the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, X, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
Rope pride is not just a saying.
It represents who we are.
A pack of lions is called a pride.
The leader of that pride, the alpha lion, is called the monarch.
Here at John Marshall, our way of life requires teamwork,
hard work, and determination.
We don't just have pride.
We are pride.
Our pride is made up of each and every one of you.
When we stick together as a family, we can't help but succeed.
And when we roll pride, there's no stopping us.
Roll pride!
We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Ella Cannon.
And I'm Penelope Petrucci.
Welding is a very popular career that will always be in demand, especially in the West Virginia area.
WJMH reporter Alex Howard visited John Marshall's program and has more in this week's CTE Program of the Week segment.
Throughout the time in welding, students will get certified and learn about the many jobs and projects. SMAW, GMAW, GTAW are just a few of the certifications welding students will learn and be certified in. Monarch welding teacher Jason Summers is proud to teach these skills to his students.
They learn what undercut is and they learn what porosity is, all the things that are bad. They learn how to use a torch, cut things, how to cut things with the plasma.
Welding students also get to work with Auto Body and other CTE programs that are available. It's important for welders to know what they are doing and that they hold an important place in their work field, not only to work by themselves, but efficiently with others.
When it comes to projects, it can't just be one person. Everyone's got to put in their 2 cents, and everybody's got to come together and work together and I feel like that just helps everybody get to know each other better. The better you know people, the better you'll work together.
Welding students have plenty of opportunities in the future and will be able to build a large portfolio before they leave class with all the certifications they can get.
Thanks, Alex. Make sure to continue watching WJMH Reports for these CTE classes that give students everyday workplace experience.
Last week on WJMH photographer Chevy Large got some behind-the-scenes photos of our production of the OVAC Basketball Championship. Let's take a look. Thanks again to Chevy Large for providing us with this week's pictures. WJMH Media was behind the scenes and on the air to bring the basketball championship productions, as well as wrestling and cheer earlier this year.
Thank you to the OVAC for having us, and we're excited to continue our partnership with future All-Star and Championship events.
Thank you all for watching this episode of WJMH Reports.
Also, thank you to WLUTV and Xfinity for airing WJMH Reports.
We'll be back Wednesday, March 6th with more stories from around the community right here on WLUTV. For Penelope Patrucci and everyone here at WJMH Media, I'm Ella Kennan. Thanks for watching and have a great day.
You're watching a WJMH Media production. We're an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School, whose goal is to connect, entertain, and inform. Along with many John Marshall High School productions, WJMH Media has also worked with WTRF, the Wheeling Symphony Orchestra, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, and the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, X, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
Roll Pride is not just a saying.
It represents who we are.
A pack of lions is called a pride.
The leader of that pride, the alpha lion, is called the monarch.
Here at John Marshall, our way of life requires teamwork,
hard work, and determination.
We don't just have pride.
We are pride.
Our pride is made up of each and every one of you.
When we stick together as a family, we can't help but succeed.
And when we roll Pride, there's no stopping us.
Roll
Pride! A monarch is fierce.
A monarch has pride.
A monarch is dedicated, determined,
and dominant.
A monarch isn't afraid of a challenge.
A monarch is strong-willed
and powerful.
A monarch is always ready for a battle.
A monarch is a leader.
A monarch's heart is fueled by fire.
A monarch demands attention.
A monarch is mighty in strength.
And in spirit.
A monarch never backs down.
Whether on the field or in a classroom, a monarch always gives 100%.
Every time, no matter what.
Let's go, Monarch!